When you're filming by yourself, it's easy to feel stuck in one place, like your bedroom or a living room. But here's a cool trick. Try filming somewhere different, like a park, a cafe, or if the space permits, a different room in your house. Changing location can make a big difference because it gives you a new view on the world. When you're always in the same spot, you might run out of ideas or even get bored. But when you're in a new spot, everything is different. The lighting, the sound, the background, everything is fresh. Just changing your surroundings alone can make all the difference, as it can help spark your creativity, and who knows, you might end up getting some amazing shots that you wouldn't have got if you was in your usual spot.
So imagine you're about to make a video all on your own. You've got your phone or your camera and you're excited to get started. But before you hit that record button, it's a good idea to plan things out a bit. This is what we call preparation and storyboarding. Here's why it's important. Just like when you're going on a road trip, you wouldn't just jump in the car and drive without knowing where you're going, right? You'd use a map or GPS to guide you. Well, filming is kind of like that. You need a plan to guide you through your video making journey. A storyboard is a series of drawings or sketches that will show what each shot will look like. It's like a visual script that helps you see how the video will flow. So when you're all by yourself, having a storyboard is like having a roadmap to follow. You can see where your video is going and helps make the filming process much smoother. Plus, it really helps you avoid those moments when you're staring at the camera thinking, what am I going to shoot next? See, with a storyboard, you've already planned out your shots, so you know what you're going to shoot next. Challenge yourself by using less stuff or different things when filming alone. So let's say you have a really fancy camera with lots of lenses and gear. You can decide to challenge yourself by using only one lens and a tripod. This means you're limiting yourself, but that's where the magic can happen. With fewer options, you have to get creative. For example, if you're shooting an event and you've only got a prime lens, then you would a zoom. Another example is if you're only shooting black and white, that's a constraint right there. It changes the way you see things and forces you to focus on the light, shapes and shadows. Constraints forces you to think outside the box and think of new and interesting ideas. So when you're next feeling stuck or uninspired, try setting some rules for yourself. When you're filming by yourself and things are going smoothly, sometimes you can hit a wall. It's kind of like writer's block but for video. Now, what's something that you could do in this instance? One thing you could do is take a break. During the break, you can step away from your camera and watch what you've filmed so far. It's a bit like checking your map while you're on a journey. You can see where you've been, but also where you're going. When you watch your footage back, you might spot things you hadn't noticed before, or even new ideas might pop into your head which may not have happened if you hadn't taken the opportunity to take that step back. So when you're filming alone and you feel stuck or unsure, don't forget to take those short breaks, as it could be a secret weapon to you overcoming those creative blocks and help keep you inspired. Drawing inspiration from other filmmakers is a bit like being a chef in a kitchen. You've got your signature dish, but you can't create a menu all on your own. This is where you look at what other chefs are cooking up for inspiration. You check out their recipes. You don't need to copy them, but you can see how they use different ingredients like camera angles, lighting, movement, or even different storytelling techniques. You might think, hey, that's a neat idea. Let me try something similar in my next video. So don't hesitate to watch movies, documentaries, or music videos created by others. It's a bit like having a library of inspiration. Now, if you found this video useful and you want to know 5 tips on communicating with clients, click this video, and I'll see you in the next one.